De vuelta al show de la NFL y en este momento aprovechamos para compartan con nosotros lo sucedido en la semana 3 y su análisis, nuestros amigos de NFL on Fox. Nos vamos con ellos, adelante.
All right, thanks a lot, Kurt Menefee, Howie Long, Michael Strahan, Jimmy Johnson, and Jimmy Johnson, your old NFC East division. Had a pretty good game today.
He was old.
Oh, no. Jimmy's young at heart, but they had a really good contest. Washington and Philadelphia, and maybe the explosion of two good young quarterbacks.
Yeah, you look at Nick Foles, he got banged up, he got hit, he got thrown to the ground, and yet he comes out and wins the third game in a row coming from behind. They're doing a great job offensively. You know, you look on the other side, I think Washington found their quarterback with Kirk Cousins. You know, he threw for 427 yards, three touchdowns, and scored 34 points. And so he's the type of quarterback I think that Jay Gruden's looking for, a shotgun, drop back passer.
When you were talking about getting beat up, hit, and thrown down, I thought you described me just hanging out with you guys here in the studio. That's how I feel like y'all treat me because I'm the youngest one here.
Poor Mike.
I'm just saying.
Michael.
245 pounds, twisted, sexy steel.
Yeah, so it's actually twisted steel and sexy steel. But you know what?
If you're going to do it.
But when you talk about getting beat up, thrown down, you look at the Green Bay Packers in this game today they had against the Detroit Lions. I think we all expected Green Bay to come into this game and score more than 7 points. Jordy Nelson's been the biggest threat they've had on our offense for Aaron Rodgers to go to. Randall Cobb has been non-existent up to this point. Running game isn't quite on track to where it takes enough pressure off the quarterback. And defensively, you know, they have playmakers on the defense, but it's just not offensively. I think they just can't get on track to give the defense any hope at this point. And so it's just, to me, the Green Bay Packers have been a shock because this is the team we thought was going to be at the top of that division, and now they're toiling down at the bottom.
Yeah, getting back to Philadelphia, they're 3-0. It's been a tough 3-3.
Right.
Yeah. And they've had to come back in each game. Today was a very, very physical game. It took its toll on Nick Foles. I'm not sure where he's going to be physically this week coming up. They got to travel across the country to San Francisco. After Jason Peters gets ejected from the game, they're down to 4 backup offensive linemen. And you wondered at some point, when would it start impacting them offensively? And it did today in terms of their running game. And that forced Nick Foles to take more of a beating in the passing game.
Against that 49er defense, too, it's going to be a problem.
Very physical.
You talk about good young quarterbacks in Philadelphia and Washington. We may be beginning to see the quarterbacks of the future in Minnesota. Now that Teddy Bridgewater is in because of the injury to Matt Castle, who's out for a while. And also Blake Bortles getting his first start next week for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Of course, we'll talk about all that on the pregame show. We see you next week. But now, back to you guys.